Hey babes, hello. So before I get into any more Kenneka Jenkins, I need you to listen to this, okay? This was posted today, this morning, and it was sent to me, in my email. So this connects everything. This puts all the dots together. So if you didn't believe me, I don't care. Here's your proof, okay? Here we go.
Called Container Cargo Brotherhood Arrests. We talked about a Hollywood studio that's located in the Chicago, Illinois area. There was a lot of corruption that was just exposed there. We revealed that the head of the Teamsters Brotherhood Labor Union, whom controls opening all of the containerized cargo, was caught taking large secret sums of money from the second largest Hollywood studio in America, here in Chicago.
So there's literally a Hollywood studio something right there in Chicago. Like, what? Rosemont, I believe she said.
The Sin Space Chicago Film Studio. And this was a collaboration with the politicians in the area. Governor Pritzker authorized the space to be leased to these people. And the president of the Senate in Illinois was just indicted as well.
Boom.
So there's been a lot of deep connections to that case.
And she's going to tell you what the connections and who the connections are, and your mouth is going to drop. Trust me.
I have a little bit more into that specific story,
she's about to get into I'm sorry, she's about to get into a commercial. Let me just pause you, fast forward the commercial so you could get the whole gifs. Okay, so she's about to speak on something we already spoke on, but it's still very important.
I was sent some information from a friend on Twitter. Check this out.
For 2 days, was here tonight with the story of Steve Holden. So, Jim, Stephen and Carolyn, this case started here, according to sources, when a man named Arthur Rathburn was shipping human body parts through Metro Airport. Get this, the box leaked blood. Those cargo haulers then called for help. Why were you...
Y'all remember that, right? When the father and son, they were caught with all the body parts, keeping heads on ice and all that weird, yucky stuff that they're into? Yeah.
Stockpiling hundreds of human body parts here, sir. That's our Rathburn. And remember his business 13 months ago? For 2 days, federal investigators dressed in hazmat suits removed body parts of 1,000 different people. Arms, legs, heads cut up and kept on ice, not embalmed, so they would be fresh for the black market. Today, the rundown warehouse.
Rosemont. Okay.
House on Detroit's east side is shuttered and up for sale. Sources say Rathburn's seized records led them to the Chicago area today, a business called Biological Resource Center in Rosemont.
Seized records from this man that was caught trafficking body parts brought police back to Rosemont, Illinois, in one of these body part operation centers. Okay, was a federal investigation. So this girl named Kenneka Jenkins was found in a freezer at the Crown
Here we go.
Plaza Hotel in Rosemont. Police, for investigating this, they said it was an incomplete report.
Mm-hmm.
They were not giving full information. The area where...
Of course it's an incomplete report. They didn't report shit. They're covering.
She was found in this hotel. It was apparently, at the time, cautioned off for alleged construction. The security cameras were not working correctly. She was found in a freezer.
The security cameras, so this is what the hotel tells the police. The security cameras were not working correctly. And if you remember, I said that the security and one other person that had knowledge of computers, okay, hence a missing computer, okay, knew how to do it, and they did it. So once they did it, this is their reasoning of why it was like that. So everything's pulling together. You guys, please just stay with me. Ugh.
At the Crown Plaza in Rosemont, Illinois. In this restaurant's freezer is where Kenneka Jenkins was found.
Hold on. Do you see his face? Was I not just talking about? You're going to see it in their faces?
Okay, this man that we're looking at right here, this famous Hollywood comedian.
BM.
Best friends with Selena Gomez.
Besties.
2 days before Selena Gomez got her organ transplant, a girl was found in the freezer of his restaurant.
Hello.
It was a case
And
of art.
Selena is best friends with this dude. Besties. Okay?
Oh, it gets
You
worse.
can look up videos of them ranting about how much they love each other.
Ew.
Murray and his 5 brothers all worked as caddies growing up in Wilmette.
Look.
Great education.
Look at his face. You can see it. It's written in their eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. It's written all over them. Ugh, hold on.
Learn how to serve people.
Learn how to serve people.
Show up, keep up, shut up. Those were the 3 rules. Caddyshack fans
Show up.
certainly showed up for the official opening day.
Show up, keep up, and shut up. Those are the rules.
It's a restaurant waiting in long lines outside for the doors to open. It's the family's second Caddyshack-themed restaurant. The first in Florida opened 17 years ago. Movie posters and memorabilia hang on the walls. While Bill is the biggest star of the family, they've all had success, and they all enjoy strong ties to Chicago. And like the movie, they are expected.
Strong ties to Chicago. Now, this is important because she's about to break down all the strong ties, and your mouth is about to hit the floor. So maybe you want to strap it up or something, okay?
The restaurant to be a big hit.
Everyone that runs this town, they're all related.
Literally.
Connected by blood. They've been doing it for decades. They're like
So therefore, of course, it was an incomplete investigation.
reigning monarchs. Okay, like the chief of police, the mayor, the head of all the departments, and this is directly.
The chief of police is related blood to Bill Murray. BM people.
From their government website. Check it. Department contacts. Village of Rosemont. Bradley Stevens is the mayor. Been the mayor for a while. The Department of Public Safety. The chief of police was originally ran by his nephew, but the nephew's subordinates were complaining to the mayor that he was doing things that were not legal and not ethical. So he put him on leave. He eventually resigned. They created like a new department. They didn't replace his position because all the other people in their family already have jobs in the town. So they just cut out that job and they put in.
What in the world? Do you hear this? Still recording. Yeah, good. Here we go.
This dude, William Anderson.
William Anderson.
I mean,
Anderson sound familiar. I don't know why.
The head of the Parkway Bank Park Entertainment District, Bradley Stevens, general manager.
Blood.
We have Donald E. Stevens Convention Center. That's the executive director is Christopher Stevens.
Blood.
And, of course, the Rosemont Park District the park director is Karen Stevens.
It would be a Karen. Oh my God.
I mean, list goes on. There's also more that are not listed on this site. So the whole town is corrupt. You can't.
The entire town of Rosemont is ran by these. So yes, Bill Murray being upstairs with 2 other males waiting for something to come upstairs, and I know what, I'd just rather not say, underaged. And then Monifa going up to talk to Bill because she was directed to, okay, is not crazy. It's real. Y'all just don't want to wake the fuck up. And y'all mad at me because y'all don't want to believe. This is not my problem. Don't mirror your shit on me. Hello. Not talking to my babes, obviously.
You can't get in. You can't get in. It's a family-ran thing. Here's the Rosemont mayor put his nephew on leave because people were complaining about him. And after he resigned, they didn't replace his position. Instead, they just restructured the way the entire system worked. Here's the Crowne Plaza Chicago O'Hare Hotel, located in Rosemont, Illinois, where this girlie, Kenneka Jenkins, was found in a freezer. The mayor's office and the police department, all ran by family members, is right up here on East Devon Ave.
Okay.
They're in the same building, like right up there. And then right down here, here's the hotel. Park Ridge is where Hillary Clinton was born and raised. Park Ridge, Maine South High School is where Hillary went to high school. It's where she graduated from. Okay, and then right over...
And we all know Hillary's connections.
Over here on the water is where the Sin Space Chicago Film Studio is. It's the second largest Hollywood film studio in America. And we have a very famous Hollywood comedian over here, you know, not being acknowledged, that he's responsible for those cameras being down when this girl was found dead in their freezer.
Did you hear that part? He's not taking responsibility for those cameras not working.
I was trying to look into Bill Murray a little bit more, find out about him. Apparently, he has been causing a lot of issues on set in Hollywood. He, attacks his co-stars. He was under investigation for inappropriate behavior on this film set.
Remember the first words I said? Oh my God. I say, pedo, perv, pedo, perv.
That was owned by Disney. Disney actually had to hire, they say this in the article, they had to hire bodyguards to protect other actors from Bill Murray because he was so violent, he would break things and push people and stuff. Okay, Alex Pisios, the former head of the Sin Space Chicago Film Studio, looking a little bit further into this location that they were able to...
So if your mouth hasn't dropped yet, you shouldn't even be on my page. Like, for real. This is all connected. These people are all connected. And we've been saying this, and people still be like, Candace is a liar. Candace is a fraud. Wah, 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 wah. That's all I hear. Wah. Because you're not looking at the point. You're so into me and what I'm doing. You're missing the whole point of what I'm pushing and what I'm saying. You're missing it. Not you, babes. You already know. I'm not talking to you again. My babes know. My real babes know. And here is the proof. Here it is. It's in your face. And I'm sure you're going to have something to say about that. You're probably family with them. For all we know now. You know? What the hell? Might as well be.
Acquire from Pritzker. Also on this campus houses the Chicago branch of Lagunitas Brewing Company. It's like one of the top 5 largest brewing companies in America. Lagunitas Brewing Company. Sold his company, and he does this other stuff in his spare time that I just found out. So I'm trying to track this guy down. What's up with him? Tony Magee. People, after he sold his company to Heineken, like 50% or something, people say he disappeared. And originally he was writing a bunch of blog posts online. People were trying to follow him and figure out what's going on. They say he started these odd blog posts on Tumblr, and they were rambling and inconclusive. He made a lot of strong statements.
Sounds like a whistleblower, don't it? Now, I haven't seen this part. But this sounds like it's a whistleblower, and they're going to be like, he's crazy. They love to say people are crazy when they're trying to spit the truth.
But it wasn't clear what he was saying. And at this time, his beer company was in the height of its success, Lagunitas. It grew to be one of the largest in the U.S. The blog now this was in 2020. They say the blog curiously now features photos of women's feet, and the Wayback Machine has all the original posts. So I tried to look it up. I don't see any pictures of women's feet and stuff. This isn't what this article is about. This whole article is about the success of his amazing beer company and how beer connoisseurs want to know more about him. He didn't realize that maybe the company website was connected to his account or something, and he was saving pictures of women's feet or something. It's all since deleted, but they just mentioned that. It's just something weird to note. Anyway, so he's also part of this band. So he sold his company. He's not too into his brewing anymore, but he's really into playing music. Alice Drinks the Kool-Aid is Lagunitas Brewing founder Tony Magee's musical experience.
Oh my God, that sounds so creepy. Alice drinks the Kool-Aid? Ah, that's creepy.
Featuring all of his, friends from childhood. Okay, so I look up from their website, they have videos. So they link videos to their YouTube channels. This is their YouTube channel. Alice Drinks the Kool-Aid. Alice Drinks the Kool-Aid is a blues-based Chicago indie rock band founded in Park Ridge, where Hillary Clinton was born and raised. Founded in a Park Ridge basement in 2014 as a creative outlet for 3 lifelong musical friends. They say that the guitar and vocal responsibilities are managed by Tony Magee, the founder of the Lagunitas Brewing Company. On this synth-based Chicago, second largest Hollywood studio in America, in Chicago. Okay. Lagunitas. Bottoms up, y'all! Bottoms up! The head of this synth-based Chicago
Literally. Jeez.
film studio, Alexander Pisios, he was also tied to a mob. He owed a mobster a bunch of money. Gregory Paloian, a man with purported mob ties who pled guilty in running these illegal gambling operations. So I want to know more about this illegal sports.
Yeah, that illegal sport sounds like those hunting games where they let somebody loose and then they go look for them.
Gambling. Well, apparently, a local Chicago police officer destroyed phone evidence. A Chicago police officer, Nicholas Stella. Okay, it was the Chicago police officer's cell phone, where all of his recorded information was stored, involving the politicians, the head of the Hollywood film studio, the police, this corrupt investigation, all of it, video footage, everything. He destroyed his phone. Before they were able to execute the...
Do you remember Kenneka saying she's not going to get justice until we put him on blast? Who? BM. BM. BM.
search warrant that they had from the judges to look at this stuff. Oh, also, it's a part of Cook County. One of the executives of synth-based Chicago Film Studio is married to one of the commissioners of Cook County.
Whoop.
You can get away with anything you want if you're friends with them in this area.
You can get away with anything you want if you're friends with them in this area. Do you believe me now? Oh, not that I'm actually asking you. I don't care if you believe me or not. My babes are with me. My babes believe me. And this is sickening. Again, nothing's going to happen. No justice is going to happen until BM falls for all of it. Not just BM, the entire family, the entire town. Literally.
Okay. All right, so today is Tuesday, June 28th, which means it is our bi-weekly giveaway raffle to show my thanks.
So, go follow her. I'll post the link to her Rumble in my description box. Tell her thank you. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot of information that I didn't put together, but I had it together, but I didn't put it all together. That's crazy that the entire town is ran by Bill Murray's family. The entire town of Rosemont. Are you freaking kidding me? But that's not possible because we don't want to believe. Come on. I love you, babes. Give me some time to get myself together, get my baby together, and hopefully either by late tonight or tomorrow, I'll have part 4 out, okay? I love you, babes.